Scarlett St. Clair's A Touch of Malice continues her enthralling Hades and Persephone saga with a dark, intoxicating blend of myth, passion, and power. Known for her lush prose and daring storytelling, St. Clair delivers a tale that is both steamy and suspenseful, reminding listeners that love can be as dangerous as it is transformative. The novel follows Persephone, goddess of spring, whose relationship with Hades, god of the underworld, has been tested by betrayal, secrets, and the weight of divine politics. Now their love faces its greatest trial yet, the looming threat of war between gods and mortals, and the relentless scrutiny of those who would see their union destroyed. Persephone, vulnerable yet resilient, must confront her fears and embrace her power, learning that her destiny is not defined by others but by her own choices. Hades, enigmatic and commanding, is a hero defined by devotion and ruthlessness. His love for Persephone is both his greatest strength and his deepest vulnerability. Their relationship begins with mistrust and hostility, but has evolved into a bond filled with passion, vulnerability, and undeniable chemistry. Yet as sparks ignite, their bond is tested by external enemies and the intoxicating risk of surrender. The romance between Persephone and Hades is both brutal and tender, balancing enemies to lovers' tension with emotional depth. Persephone must decide whether to risk her heart on a man whose world is steeped in shadows, while Hades must prove that his devotion is more than possession. Their journey is one of courage, as they struggle to reconcile their longing for intimacy with the dangers of divine power. St. Clair's prose is vivid and immersive, weaving together steamy romance with mythological intrigue. The supporting cast, gods, allies, and rivals, adds richness, grounding the story in community and highlighting the complexities of loyalty, ambition, and betrayal. The mythological setting itself becomes a character, its atmosphere of danger and desire shaping Persephone's journey. At its core, A Touch of Malice is about transformation, the transformation of mistrust into intimacy, fear into resilience, and survival into love. It celebrates vulnerability, the courage to embrace passion, and the beauty of discovering intimacy in its rawest form. By the final chapters, listeners are left breathless, captivated by a romance that is both daring and emotionally resonant. For fans of dark fantasy romance, mythological retellings, and Scarlett St. Clair's fearless style, A Touch of Malice is an audiobook that delivers intensity, passion, and unforgettable resonance.